Hello Space Engineers, welcome back to Hephaestus Prime, Wellington 6012 here. How's everybody doing? Hope you are all well today. Welcome back to the moon and the Selene Base. Well, actually not the Selene Base. That's over there somewhere, about a K away, K and a half maybe. So here we are with the bulk carrier. And yeah, we're gonna start off today by mining some ice. Not so much from the perspective of needing power, although that will come in useful. What I do need to do is I need to recharge the fuel tanks on the mid-armor rocket. So yeah, here's where we're going to sort of make the ice mine. Just before I do that, I will show you what I've done to the bulk carrier. I've done quite a lot of stuff off camera actually. Just didn't think it was really going to be that interesting to make footage out of it, so lots to look at over the Selene base. So here is the bulk carrier. I've just tidied up these edges like I was going to do, put on a few extra things like lights, and there's an ore detector, beacon, antenna, remote control, so almost sort of stock standard stuff. Yeah. And what else? What I haven't done is I haven't done these arms, so they will still get stuck. But I will resolve that again when I get back to the Selene base. I've got an idea of how I'm going to fix that. Basically, instead of the hinge being up there, the hinge will be down there. So this piston hinge assembly, I'm going to swap it around, put it upside down from how it is currently. Yeah. So I want to get this drop pod back because I need to get some platinum refining. And the Aether didn't actually make it back. Well, it made it back. But I went to go and jump into it by remote control and I couldn't find it. I had a very quick look on the entity list and yeah, it's gone flat. So yeah, I can't connect to that at the moment. So we'll have to deal with that when we get back to Fort Rutherford. But yeah, this yeah. How am I gonna do this? Alright. So I've got lots of stuff in the back here. So what I'll do is grab some of those, and some of those. Right. So probably here's a sort of good a spot as any. Yeah. Okay. So we'll start off with a large container here. Maybe just bring it out a bit so we've got a little bit of room to work with. The piston. Yeah, okay, so we'll put that there. And then the conveyor junction there. So what I'm thinking is I'll have an arm out here and that will just go back and forth, back and forth. So we need to put a hinge on here. And just need to put one up there as well. So that will be the adapter. And put the solar panel and battery and stuff on. And this one will have a piston on. Why can't we place that? Oh, because we're too close to the ice. That's okay. We can just we can aim one that. Right, battery. So put that on there. And a solar panel. Like so. And just thinking. Yeah, stone will be a thing. Alright, so what I might do is I'll put on one of these sorters, then a conveyor thing. Yeah. And then I'll put the battery up here. Oop. Come back. And then we will put that on there, but it won't go on there because of stuff. Right, let me weld this up. Alright, so there we go. That's all good. And
energy critical.
So get some energy. Right, so yeah, that's looking good. So what I'll have to do now is just hand mine a bit of ice to make a bit of a gap to be able to get the drill head in. So yeah, that's going to take a little while. And I'll just put on a sort of one of those adjustable connectors at the front as well. So yeah, be back in a little bit. Alrighty, so that's all done. Just moving this. I think that's probably about the right spot. Yes, so here we are. It went very well, actually. I'll tell you why it went very well in a second. That's looking pretty good. So same setup as over at the iron mine with the connecting hinge dock thing. That's keeping level? Yeah, it is keeping level. So we'll go with there, I think, and lock that. Fantastic. So yes, there we go. That's yeah, that locks the hinge and that reverses it. Right, so it went rather well, sort of. So I was making a bit of room, thinking I was going to have to hand load it into the container, but then it was all sort of rolling down to there anyway, so I just popped a collector on and easy peasy. And then I didn't actually need to drill out room because I could just put in it up like that. Whoops, alright. So anyway, we're all done, we're all good. Yes, so let's just turn this on. I've already got quite a bit of ice in there, but we've come this far, so we may as well do it. That's on. I think I'll just turn that on. Yeah, okay, sweet. Right, so just going to have to clear out some of the stuff. So bring you down. Don't need a lot. Okay. And now pull it back. So I'm gonna have to clear out some of it. Oh, that might be alright. Might be alright. Is it gonna get that stuff? Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. I only needed to get down to level, so just stop it there, and I'll make the minimum 0 so we don't go too far. And there we go. That's probably enough just for now. How much is in there? Fair bit. Right, so we'll turn you off. Jump in here. And we want the drop pods. And the ice. There we go. So we'll fill up that one. Fill up that one. Fill up that one. Awesome. Alright. So yeah, that's our ice mine. Now what I might do is just before we go, I'll just take this framework. That'll definitely be in the way. I might just... do I want to... Yeah, I might just leave this here actually intact. Right, but I'll get rid of those ones. That's cool. Yeah. Okay. Did I take everything out of there? Yep. Okay. Awesome. So let's head back to. How do we get out of this? I don't think I put it on my toolbar. Sorry. Just unlock you. Right. So let us head back over to Selene Base, and we'll we'll get this ice processing and make a bit of a fuel plant, I guess. Yeah. And I'll show you around because, as I say, done quite a bit over there, so that'll be good. See you in about a K. Okay? Yeah, about a K. Alright, so here we are back at the large multi-purpose hangar. So I'm just coming in the back entrance, which is intentional. Now I just want to line up with those grills, the walkways that are on the ground up the front there. So, and of course to miss the flyer. Actually, we'll just line this up again. I've not made a very good job of that. Okay, let's try that. So, what I want to do, this is one of the things that I did off camera. It did take a little while. Wouldn't have been riveting viewing. But if I just come up to this, the sensor will trigger. There's one under the floor. And there we go. So now, the dock is coming up out of the floor. So that way I can always go forwards into this storage area. So there we go. And lock. There we are. Awesome. Okay, so just before I hop out, I will sort out this. What do I want? Just get rid of all of that. Cool, cool. And the muddy armor rocket. So I'll turn on both those now that we've got some ice. So that'll make a start. Alright, so yes, here we are. I'll just shut this door. Cool. So yeah, it all just retracts in there. We're all airtight, which is good. So when this goes up and... Right, I've got used to that loud noise. So yeah, that's worked out real well. And the next thing that I have done is if we go in here, I've extended this walkway. So I only came up to here before. So here's the buggy hangar in there. That's cool. And through that will be a door, and that will go through to the flyer hangar. So that will be another day. So extended through here and sort of gone a little bit subterranean. The sort of the rock sort of goes up to about there, and then another sort of intersection. So this way we'll go to the habitation sort of area, and we've got an airlock here. So the door's just on a little bit of a delay to make sure it shuts. Now I've got this vent in here, but it's not really working. It doesn't suck the air out. So as you can see, when this door opens, it yeah, it vents, but it's only that little space. So that's all good. Right, yes, so that's what I've done there. And yeah, as I say, we'll have the hangar for the flyer over there, which will sort of be similar to that one. Well, same size anyway. And yeah, we'll have a walkway that goes off up here, a covered walkway. Same, you know, access walkway. And yeah, I don't know how it's all going to work, but yeah, I have to have a med bay, some accommodation, and a communal area. So, not today though. Today we want to, first of all, sort out our hydrogen production. So currently we have that filling up very, very slowly. I mean, it is filling up a whole lot of those, so it's not too bad. Yes, so how do we want to do this? Yeah. Well, I guess we want some storage for the ice would be the first thing. And probably the easiest thing to do there would be just to grab some parts. And if we put a sorter in there, just before I do that, and then a large cargo. I don't really need a large one, but I may as well. Dang. I knew that was going to happen. I used up that interior plate. So we'll put a large one here. And then that can just pull the ice in. Did I just do that twice? I just did that twice. At least then it will all be together. Alright, so I won't... Oh, actually I will do it. So this will be conveyor ice pull. Put the drain on so it automatically goes in there, and iron for ice. Right. So that's cool. And then I need to put an O2 generator and a tank. So they need steel. What do the tanks need? Steel as well. Okay. So we'll get some steel. Alright, so how's this going to work? If I put that in there... Just thinking. I put that in there. I think one will do. Because I'm going to be limited by how quickly I can bring it over. If I do that, and then I put a large tank in, like so. And if I need to put in another one, I can just sort of slot it in there. And then... do I put a return in? Yeah, I'll put a return in as well. So we can put that there. There, and sorter. Very good. Okay, well, I'll weld all this up, and also just wondering, I might actually. No, that's all right. Yeah, I'll weld all this up and put in some extra blocks and stuff underneath, and all the walkways and stuff. So we'll see you back, yeah, in a little while. Okie pokey, welcome back. So, yes, it is tomorrow for me. Still today here on the moon, late afternoon, but tomorrow for me back in real life, and a bit rainy and wintry outside. Anyway, So yes, done all that. I've done some other stuff just off camera as well. And yeah, late afternoon here, so the sun's just sort of on its way down. So just before we have a look at all that and move on to something else, I want to put a hydrogen engine in here. So, yes, I've already made a little bit of room and stuff. And just hit the right button. Yeah, so I do have a bit of a cunning plan. I've got the timers here, so they're to turn it on and off, and then the 15-minute and 5-minute timers. But what I want to do is I want to put in a couple of connectors, just as a bit of a safety feature, because I don't know if it's still a thing, but I have had the situation where my hydrogen engines just turn on by themselves and I lose all my hydrogen. Yeah, I think it's something to do with when the power gets to a certain level, they turn on automatically. I'm not sure. So what I'm going to do, I mean, back on Fort Rutherford, they're not actually connected. And I've got a whole series of things on the Beast which sort of stops them from doing that. But I'm just going to have a go here with a couple of connectors. So we'll just call this hydrogen engine override. So basically when I turn them off, I want them to not be connected to the hydrogen supply. So I've got these timers here. Those ones there. So to turn... Oh, I'll put the other connector in and then... yeah, I'll put the other connector in. Just make sure I get these around the right way. And then we can sort of load those up. And I wonder if we've got enough parts for the hydrogen engine. Oh, damn, all I need was a little bit of steel plate, but never mind. We can get them all anyway. Just name you. There we go. So now we've got that in there. Right, so I've also set up this button panel already with the different icons on it. So they're just sort of copied, well not copied, but I already had them made for the Beast, so it was quite easy just to pull those out and use the image LCD to Space Engineers thing. So let's set up these timers first. So I've already set these ones up, they just engage this. So engine off, so we want the hydro engine, which is there, turn that off, and the override we want to unlock that. Cool. And then on, we want to turn on the engine and lock that. Cool. And then we'll just set up these. Go through there. So timer hydro. So on in that slot, off in that slot, start in that slot, start in that slot. There was, yeah, I just grabbed. Okay, so yeah, we'll give it a whirl then, shall we? So we can turn it on. Is that going? Connected. Oh, they do take a little bit just to kick in, I think. Why is it not going? It's on. There we go. It's just misbehaving. Okay, so that's awesome. So how much is that actually producing? 5 megawatts. Okay, and our batteries, how are our batteries doing? Okay, they're pretty good. Alright, so what I might do is just turn that off. And there we go, they're unconnected. So in theory, this it still could turn on, but it's only going to use up the hydrogen that's actually in there. So that's a good thing. Okay, so yeah, I'll just tidy this up. Just get rid of all those timers, because now that they are sorted, get rid of them, and hydrogen engine, Cellini, and we'll just hide those because we don't need to show them. Awesome. Okay, so I'll come back and sort all that out. Right, let's have a look around here. So yeah, there's our backup. How are we doing for? Yeah, it's filling up. It's filling up. So yeah, this is our sort of hydrogen production. Yeah, I turned off the drain. I mean, first of all, I put the ice into whitelist, not blacklist, how I originally set it up. Now I've turned off the drain or the pool, and yeah, I've got oxygen cylinders and hydrogen cylinders able to pass through. And with the ice, it's not as though the base is permanently connected to ice, so I'm not sort of overwhelming it and having to clear it out of places like I do at Fort Rutherford. So yeah, I'm just manually pulling it into there as well. That way, if I need to put some in the mid-armor rocket, I can also do that. So that's just ticking away. Before I started this afternoon, I did take the bulk carrier for another drive.
Energy low.
Over to the ice mine. So that's working well. That's working real well. Okay, so yeah, I've just put in a whole lot of walkways and stuff. Yeah, I forgot about the oxygen tank. So when I first laid it out, I mean, I realised pretty quickly that it didn't have it, so that's all fine. I could do with another hydrogen. No, I don't need another hydrogen engine. Not engine. What do you call them? Generator. Didn't need another one because I'm limited by the ice that I'm bringing back. So one is enough, and that can just tick away. So that's all good. Now, just up here, I went a bit overboard with all the sort of walkways and stuff, but it's all good. Now I did just also adapt this, and yeah, just remove the the vent out of here, because it was just not doing anything. So such a small space, and I changed the door, and that way I've got a nice sort of exit sign, so I don't get lost, because I think it is a bit of a what do you call it, a rat maze in here. Yeah, so getting better with the signage. Right, moving on. So just before we head off today, I wanted to make that to the thrusters, to make some ion thrusters for the engine pod that's going to connect to the top of this drop pod. So I need some more cobalt. So what I'm going to do is just, while I'm here, sort out these things, and then head for a drive over to the cobalt mine and do some of that stuff. Mining, you know. I'm thinking I'm just going to put some conveyor tubes down and have a collector at the bottom of the hole just to hand mine it and collect it for now, and then I'll see about putting an extending arm in. But what I need to do is just sort out this and see if we can't get this right. So what I was going to do is take that off. I really just need to clear the top first. Right. And then I'm going to put the piston on there. And then get the right thing. Do I want it like that? I probably do actually. Yeah, I don't think it really matters. Just get rid of that. Oh, I think I just deleted the thing underneath. And then put a piston, not a piston, a pin shed on there. And I'm going to need to put a little battery on, aren't I? So hopefully this works. But that's where we will leave it today, camera-wise. So I'm still going to go and mine some cobalt. Well, do the other 3 of these, assuming this works and it doesn't blow up on my face. So down we go. Ooh, we'll give that a go, eh? Sweet. Fantastic. So now, now if I unlock that... Oh, gosh. That hurt. Oh. Oh, no. Okay. That may need a little bit more experimentation. Oh. Okay, well, thanks everybody for watching today. Hope you enjoyed watching me catapult across the room. Oh, okay. It's gonna take some more thought. Why did that do that? Alright. Grab my stuff. And on that note, thanks everybody for watching today. I hope you did enjoy it and can join me again next time. I'll sort out the cobalt and these, somehow I'll sort out these locking arms. And yeah, we'll do the drop pod engine block thingy. Stay safe out there everybody, try not to get blown up by a piston. And have a good one.